Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing well. It is April, and the week that is to come when you're watching this is the start of the month of Ramadan. And last year I did some videos on how to prepare for this month that did very well on my channel, and I got a lot of requests to bring back my planning assistance for this month. I created an updated version of my Ramadan planner of last year, gave it a little new jacket to wear, and wanted to share it with you guys. If you are interested in getting this PDF file, it's totally free. Just send me either a DM on Instagram, my Instagram handle is Dilara Bosak, or send me a direct email, which my email is in the description box. Then I will send it to you immediately so you can have it for yourself. I'm going to go through the steps with you so you can do this on a notebook if you would prefer that for yourself as well. The first page for you is to write down your goals. I have this page twice in this little workbook. First time for the beginning of the month, and then halfway through the month for you to revisit your goals. The first is spiritual goals, health and physical goals, intellectual and work goals, and social goals. I gave you room for 5 each, but you don't have to fill in 5, obviously. You can do as much as you want or as little as you want. Take the time if you want. You can pause this as well and write down your goals. This year, I really want to focus on gratitude. I've noticed that last year was such a interesting year, to say the least, for everyone, and we were in such a negative mindset the whole time, especially around this time because it was still so new. I was really just focused on negativity, and I was very worried and stressed, and it just weighed on me a lot. And this year I really want to focus on being grateful for things and really just try to think every day of what I was grateful for that day. When it comes to health and physical goals, obviously every year I want to lose as much weight as I can after a month of fasting. However, in the last 2 months my body has been doing such weird things. Like, I am holding weight, I'm holding water, I'm getting like allergic reactions to things. So I really want to take this time to really detox. So more than losing weight, I'm gonna try to steer clear of most like artificial things. Honestly, it's gonna be really difficult, but at least no fast food and those kind of things, and hope to see my body go back to normal. So that is a goal for me. When it comes to intellectual and work goals, now honestly I am quite busy, so I don't want to add a lot of extra goals. So the only goal I'm setting for myself is to stay consistent in my YouTube channel and keep posting, and that's it. And then social goals, honestly, I want to still be careful, so I'm not going to go too crazy on the social goal physically because the numbers are still not steady enough for me to feel comfortable with that. However, I do want to focus on making more phone calls because I do not like calling people, but I do enjoy speaking to people afterwards. So I'm going to try to put an effort into calling people. All right, and then to quickly just show you guys how to use the rest of the workbook. After you wrote down all of your goals, the next page will ask you, this is what I will work on this week and how. You focus on a certain amount of goals that you want to work on this week, and then write down some actionable tasks on how you can do it. What you're gonna do, when you're gonna do it, and how you're gonna do it. For people that want to work out or want to lose weight, if you're planning on being active during your fasting period, maybe if you want to go for walks, that is what we're planning on doing. You could write down, I'm planning on going for a walk 3 times this week from this time to this time, and make sure you have it written down. That will help you also become accountable to yourself. If you need that extra accountability, you're more than welcome to share your goals with me. I can keep you accountable if that helps you. Or find a friend or family member and do that together. That also really helps. And then we go to the week 1 in reflection, and that is just like all the other weeks. First, your thoughts on your past week. So this could just be anything. I gave a small space for it because I usually like to write little, and I know that if there's a lot of space, it makes people anxious to write so much. But of course, if you want to do this whole journal style, you're welcome to do that. But what you do is you write down your thoughts of the entire week. Use it just like a brain dump. So really write down things that you felt or experiences that you had, or like how it was to work on your goals this week. This is the moment to write these things down. Really reflect on your past week. And then under that I have 2 prompts, and one is how I felt this week. So really go into your emotional state. Were you happy? Were you tired? Were you excited? Were you motivated? Were you unmotivated? And why? And then you get to write down your tips for next week. So let's say you said that you wanted to walk 3 days a week and you couldn't, you only walked 1. It was because you felt unmotivated to do it. then write down tips on how you will feel motivated to do it the next week. And then in week 3, I want you to revisit your goals and check, is this still how I feel? Maybe you want to change some goals, maybe there's things that you already achieved, and that's the time that you can reflect on it. Then you go through week 3, week 4, and then I just want you to reflect on the entire month at the end of the month. I have 3 prompts for you to think about. Number 1 is, this is what I want to remember about Ramadan 2021. So just the things that you really want to remember. Maybe you did get the possibility to eat with your friends or family. You were very proud of yourself for doing something or achieving something or feeling a certain way. It's time to write that down. This could have to do with your goals. It could also be something totally different, but that is a time to really reflect on this. And after that, I have a prompt that says, this is what I will continue to do after Ramadan 2021. I wrote this down because I know that a lot of people especially try to start habits related to their religion or mindful behavior during the Ramadan, because that's just something we have to focus on, and they want to take it with them throughout the rest of the year and longer. So for example, for me, that would be definitely taking the time to think of what I'm grateful for. I would love to keep on doing that afterwards too, and not just all of a sudden forget it, and just be mindful of these things. If you found a strategy and that worked out for you, write it down here as a tip for yourself to take with you for the rest of the year. And then last but not least, of course, as always, this was my favorite part of Ramadan 2021. Here you can write down anything that really stood out to you that you enjoyed. For me, it has usually always been the times with family or friends. This year will be still a little bit different, as you know, we're still in a lockdown, but I hope we will have nice moments, things that we will want to remember forever, and that's where you can write that down. So I really hope this will help you out with planning and getting ready for the Ramadan. I really hope it inspires you and makes you more mindful of your month and how you're going to spend it. We tend to usually fall back on the just fasting part of it, at least in my case, that happens a lot. So something like this, the prompts in here really help me really think, oh, this is what I'm actually working on. So I really hope that helps you as well. I would love to hear what you're planning on working on this year. What are your goals, or is there something that you would like to share with us? I would love to hear that. And again, if you would like my workbook, then you're more than welcome to either DM me on Instagram with your email, and I will right away email you the PDF, or send me an email, which is in the description box. I hope your Ramadan starts and continues to be lovely, and that we all find moments to share together. If there are any other videos that you would like to see related to this topic, please let me know. I'm more than happy to film it. If you enjoyed this video, I would also love it if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching again, and until my next video, I hope you have a lovely day, morning, evening, afternoon, midnight, whatever you're having. I hope it's wonderful, and I hope to see you in my next video.